I'm really blessed this year. I'm blessed in a lot of ways, but last year I struggled, and this year seems to be the exact opposite. It is July the 31st, and the fall has officially begun. I'm out here at Sand Plum right now. I don't know if you can tell behind me. Yeah, you see a cabin behind me? I spent a lot of hours in that cedar tree right there last fall with a decoy and had numerous encounters right here. But this year, I am going to get a little bit closer about where I am right now. I'm gonna put a Maverick blind right here, and I'm gonna have it as a ground blind. I'm just gonna put it right here on the ground and put the tectonic feeder right there, 30 yards, 25 yards, and full bars. Fingers crossed. There it is. Look at that. Airtight and dark in here. I am in love with these tinted windows. Oh, this is gonna kill deer. Right here. So this is the feeder in the corn that you would have seen me do a time lapse of had I press record. Next month, 2 months are going to be pretty exciting, finding out what we got floating around here. So let's go. Perfect. God, it's like 175 freaking degrees. Okay, I've been on the road all day. I let the daylight from Sand Plum, which is in western Oklahoma, southwestern Oklahoma, and I drove up to the Panhandle to the 51 Ranch. As you can see behind me, I got another Maverick blind. Everything's so tough up here. It's vaguely big enough to put the feeder in. We'll go with that. So what I'm gonna do is, one, clear out some weeds around this water tank, and then two, I'm gonna put this Maverick blind on the north side of this water. That way I can hunt with the southerly wind. Gotta take on a feeder. I'm gonna move over here and get my first cameras for the year running up here at 51 Ranch. I like it. It's breaking daylight here at 51. I'm gonna be on that tractor most of the day. I got a lot of work to do in the next 2 days. As you can see in the back of my truck, that is about 1,000 pounds of wheat seed spreader. You can see my truck squatting a little bit. But God, I love this place so much. Although I did get stung twice by 2 different wasps in both legs, and my legs are swollen right now. So that sucks. So I have been brush hogging all day. I cut, probably maybe 7 miles of road and then probably 4 acres of food plots. Now the next thing I gotta do is get back on the tractor, hook up the disc, and then start plowing up this field. I'm gonna plant about 3 to 4 acres of wheat, and I'm gonna actually use a spreader. I'm gonna spread it with my truck, and then we got some gate paneling up there at the house, and I'm gonna drag it to get some good coverage of the seed with that gate panel. Exciting times up here at 51. Out here at Sand Plum, and I'm gonna get to looking much deer coming from the east. It's exciting. I'm super pumped. I can't believe the deer season's almost here. And then also dove season starts in 2 days, and I got all my family, got a bunch of friends coming over. Pretty excited about that, sharing dove camp here at Sand Plum. It's gonna be super exciting. Dove hunting was a big part of my childhood, as you know, it was for a lot of people. I'm putting a few of these, I like to call them probes. I got my Reconoco cellular trail camera. Basically, I'm just putting 100 pounds, 150 pounds in a bunch of random spots, and then I'm gonna keep tabs on, you know, what deer are hitting where, because this time of year, bucks in particular are very, actually all deer, but bucks in particular are in a very small area that they're living in, so you kind of got to be right on top of them. Well, it is the day before opening day. It is opening day eve. And I got to camp yesterday. I'm at Sand Plum right now. I got to camp yesterday. I hung a killer stand. I didn't film hardly anything. I was getting in and out as quick as I could. I got a killer stand hung right over here on a tectonic feeder. And then I got a tectonic feeder, another one, in front of this Maverick blind that we put up last year. And one of the shooters is 30 yards from this one right now. And then there's another deer that's coming to this one. So they're only like 500 yards apart. But there's two different deer going to each one. So pretty handy. So, and you know, I could hunt them with different winds. So that's what I'm doing now. But I'm also going to run up to 51, which is 3.5 hours from here, up in the Oklahoma Panhandle, and tents and things up there. I got to fix a leak and turn the water off. I had the water going to the pond right now, and there's a leak in the house. Just stupid stuff. I'm gonna go up there and spend a few hours up there, and then turn right back around and come down here. There's several deer up there too, so there's a real good chance I'll be up there this week hunting as well. I don't know, 4 or 5 days to get it done before I got to be back home. So we're gonna try to get it done. Opening day here in Oklahoma, and to say I'm excited, it's an understatement. This is a spot that I put a probe out about, well, 4 weeks ago. It was the first week of September, and immediately within a day or two, had 2 nice bucks on it. A deer we call Loppy, who's a great big mature buck, and the deer we call the low brown 8, also a great buck. This is my 4th year on this property, and I'm grateful for it. Grateful for every year, grateful for this year in particular. Just grateful right now. So October 1st, 2024, looking to get the year started off right here in Oklahoma. Sun's just coming up, and as you can see, I am in a Maverick blind. Good spot too. We call this knob point. We just had a deer I call Loppy, because it kind of got a lopsided rag. He's been frequenting actually this spot, and he just went to bed with a deer that I passed up on opening day. Make it. It's hot. It's 95 degrees. I got my shoes off. I'm playing on my phone because we got like 2 hours plus until dark. I look up and there's a coyote walking directly at me. There's the stand. I shot him right there with the old Oscut Elite it is. Well, it is October the 14th. I am at Sand Plum Canyon, and I am waiting for the wind to switch. We had a cold front come in last night. The wind's been out of the northeast for the last, I don't know, maybe 18 hours. But this evening it's supposed to switch out of the south. And I need it to be out of the south, preferably out of the west, but I can make a south or southeast work. You can hear the wind going. The wind's supposed to die down here very soon. And I'm just waiting for that to happen. We got a guy out here cutting fields for us, just on a brush hog. And he told me today at lunch, we were talking, and he said, hey, if you ever need anyone to film you, just let me know. I'm like, well, what are you doing here in a couple hours? Because I'm about to head out. And he said, yeah, let's go. So, well, just getting settled in a good spot. A couple shooters in here. We got some corn out in front of us. We're on a major intersection as far as trails. And we got some corn to get them to stop. Give us a, 20 to 25 yard shot. Got in here a little later than I maybe would have normally, but had to wait for the wind to switch more southerly. It's been northeast and east all day, and it has just switched pretty much south. It's supposed to be south to southeast tonight, but it's pretty much south right now. Sometimes even a little bit west, which is good. The more west we can get, the better we'll be. I'll see y'all soon. Film him right there. I can just see his head. Your bow's right away. That buck's right away. That'll work. I just blitzed his foot. How freaking cool is this, dude? On the ground, in your face. They had no idea we were in the world.
No, I got really good footage of him coming in.
Dude. I am so happy, man. I am so happy right now. I'm glad that you came and experienced it with me, buddy.
That was awesome.
And I came to full draw, and I went to shooting this B3 Ranger, which is a back tension, a hinge release. And I've never felt more confident in my entire life shooting a hinge release, or shooting any release. I was just on them, lock, cocked, ready to rock. Clicker goes off. That's like saying, hey, it's go time. And then just keep squeezing and aim and squeeze, aim and squeeze. Pow! Smoked his butt. That Oscut Elite 3-blade, I've been shooting that for, it's my 3rd or 4th year now. And it is a great briar. It does damage. It's not the first time it's been successful out of that blind, actually. Okay, there's blood right here. Blood right here. Yeah, right down that. Oh yeah, there's a pile of blood right here. Dude, he's right there, buddy. Hey man, thank you so much for coming out, dude.
You bet, man.
Dude,
You bet.
he's laying right here at 5 yards. Oh yeah, perfect. Quartering away. Look at that tine right there, dude. That is super wicked. Sand Plum Canyon produces again, and I could not be more grateful. I absolutely love hunting whitetails in October. If you're patient, you watch the weather, you're patient with your winds, you're patient on when to push the envelope and when not to, you can find success all times of year, but especially in October. We had a front roll in actually today. We knew he was there because of the Reconical camera. He showed up about a week and a half ago. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life. My grandmother passed away a week ago. One of my really good buddies, his father passed away, a guy that I've known my entire life. Been traveling, been dealing with some other stuff, and knew in the back of my mind that I needed to get back to Sand Plum, in particular to go after this buck. I am absolutely ecstatic. He didn't run, I don't know, maybe 70 yards from the spot. Piled up right here, the Oscut Elite, the old Hoyt Ultra, Gold Tip, B3 Ranger, Kafaru, everything performed flawlessly. I am absolutely tickled pink right now. I'm grateful right now. Here in the airport, waiting on Randy Taylor to hit the deck. He just flew in from Mississippi, and we're about to head to 51 Ranch. I'm excited. Got Randy coming in. I got Miss Amy, prime time taxidermy herself, coming in to mule deer hunt. It's gonna be a good week. We, as you can probably tell behind me, it's cloudy, and we got a front rolling in. There is a front rolling in right now, but the real front's hitting today, Saturday. It's hitting in 2 days on Monday. And it's gonna bring rain with it, but also cool temperatures. He just texted me and said, come on with it. Let's go. I'm excited. It's always good being in camp with Randy. Always a good time, and I'm excited to host him, and hopefully we can get him a big old Oklahoma buck.
Yeah, they're moving. It's like somebody opened up a gate.
Yeah.
They're moving really good right now. He's chasing it through behind us now. He's chasing her hard. Get it, boy.
About 150 yards from a buck and a doe. Waiting for them to get out of sight so we can close their distance. They're about to go over the hill right now, actually. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. We didn't video any of it, but we got a dead buck.
Yes, he's dead. He's down.
Oh, it's so great.
Fresh fury.
new game plan, people. It's windy as heck. We're blind. As he calls it. We're gonna do a little rack. A little sit. It's snowing just about 20 miles north of us. So I don't know if I'm gonna. It's a perfect day to kill, right?
I think so. Well, back at it again at Sand Plum Canyon. Got here this morning at daylight, and instead of basically getting set up an hour after daylight, I decided to drive around. I seen some deer, quite a lot of deer actually. Seen 2 different shooters, 2 big 8s. Only got one of them on camera, but I corned 2 different tectonic feeders that a deer that I call Loppy has been frequenting, and he hasn't been on camera about 3 or 4 days, and so I figured he just, you know, got on a doe. And I corned, and then, like, I don't know, an hour and a half later, boom, he popped up, and he spent like 15-20 minutes there eating on that corn. So that is exciting, because that is the deer that I want to kill. There's a handful of deer that I would be more than happy with getting a shot at, no doubt, no questions asked, but that's the deer I really would like to have broadside at 20 yards. Just had 2 does at 15 yards right behind me. They came in downwind. I thought I was gonna get by with it. I'm hoping that the deer come out there at 75, 80 yards. That's the main trail. And then a buck comes out there and then sees the decoy in front of me, comes in. I hear deer grunting right now. Of course, everything's downwind. 2 bucks. Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes early. There was nothing in front of me. That was good. Time to get out of there. God, that's the buck I want, Loppy. He's my number 1. Him and the lowbrow 8. But there's a bunch of other deer I'd shoot. Loppy was not spooked. So that's exciting. I'll be in the spot where he was at a lot yesterday. And then I'll be back there in the evening most likely. But look at that sunset. I love it. I love getting to be able to do this. I love my wife for the last, I guess, 18 years putting up with this, because I've been doing this for a long time. God, just grateful. Now, I wish he would have committed and came right into the decoy, but he was downwind for 15 minutes, never spooked, but never committed to that decoy. I almost had him a few times. Had him at 70 yards, but he didn't stay at 70 yards. If he would have, he might have got some. So anyway, I'm almost at the truck right now. Golly, that was close. It was so close. He's down right there. Second coyote I've killed. Out here, sand plum with my bow. And that one ran about 13 yards. The last one I killed ran about, I don't know, 5 yards or 6 yards, not very far. Just had a nice 8-point cruise through. He skirted me, I would have shot him. Skirted me probably 50 yards or so. And he was on a mission. He sat there and made a rub. I didn't get hardly any footage of him. You know, I'm self-filming. I got all these cameras set up around this feeder. And of course the camera's on my bow and right here in the tree with me. But I got one little clip with my phone. You can just barely see his rack. It was a nice 8-point. He was on a mission. I don't know where he was going, but he was going there. A dead coyote. Well, if you can see behind me in the back of the truck, I have a bed full of cedar trees, and I hunted this morning, had one of the best hunts you can ever imagine when it comes to the rut, and didn't kill. Did have the number 1 or number 2, you know, 1A, 1B, 1C out in front of me. The closest he got was 77 yards, but he was with a doe. I grunted just a couple of times. But I knew that he had that doe and he wasn't going to leave her. So I didn't even try to, you know, call him in. I didn't try to show the decoy, none of that stuff. But there's a good chance they come back tonight. And there's also an even better chance that one of the other 20 deer that I will shoot come in tonight. But I am going to make a new blind. I didn't get picked off at all this morning. I had that decoy in front of me and I was 15 to 20 yards. I was 3 to 20 yards, but with like 20 something deer all morning, and never once got picked off. So, but I have a better spot that I think is going to be better for me. I cut these limbs to, bring in without having to cut the tree or any trees around here. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna make a blind. And then I will be here in about 2 hours. So I guess this is where I'm gonna kill a deer. So that's cool. I'm excited. Got my usual friend, burlap, mesh, and cedar trees. And thankfully, a big old hackberry, a couple little hackberries right here beside me. Oh, the hackberries made it way easier than normal. This is a good blind, a really, really good blind. Whew, let's go. Okay, I'll be back in here in just a couple hours. I love this blind. Why not? Already had several deer in front of me, including a really nice young buck. I got a little forky, little spike feeding out in front of me now, and then a bunch of deer running around just out of sight. Just need Big Boy to do what that younger buck did. Literally any big boy. Smoked his butt, baby. 36 yards. Oh. I'm pretty sure he just crashed right there. November the 14th. A solid buck, nice 8-point. Skirted me, chasing does. Was walking off the field, and I hit him with the grunt. That didn't work. Hit him with the rattle. That brought him in. I punched my last Oklahoma tag. I gotta call my wife.
Hello.
Hey, good looking.
Hi.
You know what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why you answered. It's a big 8. I don't know. It's a nice deer, so I'm excited.
Nice. That's exciting. I'm glad.
Called them in, great footage, self-film, 35 yards, smoked them, heard them crash, bing, bang, boom. Let's freaking go.
That's awesome. That makes me happy. Love you so much.
All right, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you too. Bye.
Yes. I love cedar blinds, and that's why, because you can just disappear. You build it right, get plenty of shade, basically build a black hole. They're extremely effective. Yeah, you give up a lot as far as visibility because you're on the ground, but look at what a deer sees whenever they're looking, looking at you in the blind. This is why I do it year after year after year. It produces, especially out here in western Oklahoma, but it produces everywhere in the country. Look at now right there, boys. That's what you want it to look like. The old Oscut Elite did his job again. Let's go find this thing. I am beyond grateful right now to be sitting behind such a great buck here at Sand Plum Canyon in southwestern Oklahoma, Ouachita County. I'm really blessed this year. I'm blessed in a lot of ways, but last year I struggled when it came to hunting. Everywhere I went, it seemed like I was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time. And this year it seems to be the exact opposite. There's about 15 deer on this property that I would have loved to got a shot at. And actually, fun fact, I don't know if we have a trail camera picture of this deer. And you think that you run all these cameras like we're running our cell phone cameras from Reconico, and you think that you got tabs on everything, but you just don't. And the rut, and it's November the 14th, this is an example of that. I'm pretty sure we don't have this, but it's so simple to miss a deer, whether he's living on a different part of your property or whether he's just, the next property over, and then the rut brings him in. And the rut definitely brought this one in. He actually came out, he scared me, hit him with the rattling bag, and then he just came straight in on a dime. Gave me a 36-yard shot. The old Hoyt RX9 Ultra found its absolutely perfect shot. The Oscut Elite 3-blade, he didn't run but less than 50 yards. I've had tremendous success with those 3-blade Elites. I am extremely grateful. I was heading home tonight anyway. Got a basketball game to go to for my youngest, and then a wrestling tournament for my oldest tomorrow, and then other stuff going on Saturday. But my goodness, I am happy. Now I got to focus on them, focus on family and friends until the next hunt, which is several weeks away. So I'm really grateful right now. That wasn't that bad. Took us about, I would say 40 minutes maybe. Boom, easy peasy. This is gonna be a money spot. So, all right, it's starting to rain. I'm gonna go run some corn. Brian's coming in Wednesday. And then I'll be hanging out with him. So, here with my dad in the trailer, the very, very quiet trailer. Got Papa Adams back behind me. About to walk in. It's a spot that I've been hunting all year. There's several deer in here that will shoot. That man behind me has no standards at all. So, whatever comes in and I give him the green light, is gonna be in trouble. So, we hung a camera stand earlier today. I need to do a little trimming. I gotta put a strap on the tree. But hopefully, we're settled in the next few minutes. We have, there was a good buck in front of the camera just about 15 minutes ago. Whoops. So, we're walking in now.
hunting what for like this is our third or fourth day, I think. Had an opportunity the first night, and unfortunately made a bad shot. But we're gonna redeem ourselves with the longbow.
Man, got a big 10 this morning, and this thing is massive, beautiful deer. Just want to thank Brandon, Keith, and the group for letting me come up here and hunt up here by Optima, 251 Ranch. That knew it was great. Good mass on it, good brow tines. No little kicker coming out. Man, don't get no better than this.
We're set up right here by the house, and this Maverick that I put up earlier in the year, I actually put it up originally in the middle of the field for a bow stand, but rifle season rolled around. Now it's time for Addie Ray to get after it. Did you see the picture of the deer? Did you shoot him? Oh, for sure.
Well, we wasn't able to get Addie Ray a buck during rifle season. It is now after Christmas, and we have got a crew loaded up, and we are going to go up there and try to kill 20 plus does at Sand Plum. And got a bunch of kids coming out, a bunch of first time hunters, and then of course, you know, a lot of family.
It's your first year, buddy.
Trying to shoot some does out here at Sand Plum Canyon. What do you think, Drew?
I'm excited.
Yeah, she fell down right there.
I got her?
Yeah. Oh, that a girl. That a girl. All right, let's shoot another one. Kendra, you just shot your two first here. Okay, now it's Brandon's turn. Like I said, the goal is to kill 20 in 2 days. I don't know if we can do it, but we're dang sure gonna try. That's what we like to do, Kendra. On the road, on the road, right next to each other. Got several kids that have never hunted before. I'm looking forward to introducing them to the outdoors.
Yeah, they're good as long as you can see. You got the target in sight, you got the dot, they slowly pull it. Oh man,
Look right there too.
that was perfect.
What's up, Max? There's so many deer out there at Sand Plum. I really think that getting 20 plus does is going to be, you know, possible in a couple days. And I really look forward to spending time with family and you know, getting these kids out in the outdoors. So we'll see how it goes. Woo! That is a successful day right there.
Heck yeah.
We got 2 first deers and then other second deer, maybe your 4th or 5th deer, 5th deer. And then you got your second deer too. Well, it is the last day of the season here in Oklahoma, and I am trying to fill my last tags. I have 4 doe tags to fill, and I have a bow and a bunch of broadheads and a bunch of arrows. With the help of my buddy, Trevor Johnson, I'm on one of his pieces right now, just down the road from Sand Plum. And I'm gonna try to kill a lot of does tonight. He's got a lot of good bucks here too, so I'm gonna have to wean through the bucks and hopefully get a shot on at least 2 or 3 does, but hopefully 4. And my goal for tonight is to actually shoot 4 does with 4 different broadheads. You know, all from Ozcut. They're one of our partners.
does coming in right now. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not a lot. Well, I didn't get my 4, but I tried. I see a bunch of glowing knocks out of here, so let's go take a look. Here is the Hurricane. There is the, oh no way, you gotta be kidding me. There's my Reconico camera, which I was recording on. My arrow, which is my 2-blade. Let's see if this is stuck in. It hit the freaking tree. Look at that. Look at that. That is freaking awesome. Okay, put this up. Okay, and the creature fell out over here. There it is. Right there's the creature. Let's see. Knock broke. Okay. Good to go. Love it. Love it.